and sort of as you're talking about like the gypsy influence that you have and how you got into the art world. That's kind of immense, but
yeah, it's quite. I mean, I come from a very sort of traditional family. I'm the eldest of 5 and I'm a girl, so for a start there's usually very little expectation that you'll do anything other than get married and have children. And I know that seems very stereotypical, but that is something that does happen. And so I don't shy away from some of the stuff that is seen as stereotypical and also some of the stuff that actually is a reality as well. Because I think that's for you to get a sort of nuanced overall view, you've got to look at all of it. You can't pretend that this doesn't happen, that doesn't happen either. Because I did fashion, I am interested in how people, what they wear, how they wear it, where it's come from, the cultural appropriation of that, what does it mean? You know, like if it's come from one place and it has a real significance in terms of like maybe it's a piece of jewellery or, you know, body modification in the sense that would happen to a particular person at a particular time for a very important reason, how that then is brought into a different context and what it means if you switch those things, or you start switching those things around or you start playing around with them. The fashion thing has never really left me, and also the textile thing as well, because I still make a lot of installations that are purely made from textiles that also makes them very easy to transport.
Okay.
So they can shrink down or they can expand in size as well.
I'm really interested, sort of lastly, about your definition of success, sort of in light of everything you've said, and talked sort of about how not everyone has the same amount of opportunities and how success can vary there. Do you sort of have a definition of success in your mind, or has that changed?
I mean, I had things that I wanted to do. So when I decided when I was at school, even though I didn't go to school that much, I wanted to go to art school. So I achieved that. And then when I was at art school, I knew that I wanted to go to London to go to, you know, to continue it. So that's why I did my masters at St Martin's. But success to me has many different facets to it. And I think the difficulty we have, particularly at this moment in time, is that for many people success is just about money. So if you haven't got money and you haven't got, you know, a particular sort of house or drive a particular sort of car or dress in a particular way, for example, then you're not seen as being successful. And I think there are many different ways of being a successful human being. And it's not just about having lots of money. But I think we have to seriously look at that a bit more and think how do we sort of stop people thinking that's all you can do, or the whole celebrity culture thing where everyone wants to be famous for X amount of time, or everyone thinking that they can be on like Pop Idol or something, or Britain's Got Talent. And it's also going to answer all their prayers as well, because I think that unless you're comfortable with yourself, and I think that's sort of quite a difficult thing to quantify, but I think unless you're comfortable with yourself, you could be very successful in financial terms and with everything else that might go with that in terms of fame and all of that sort of thing. But actually you could still be pretty lonely and pretty miserable. So I think it's just having a different, different ideas of what success can possibly be.